Well, who the heck are you then, sir?
I'm Jeremy. I'm the priest in charge of the 3 Anglican churches on the High Street of Lincoln, and we're standing inside St Mary le Wigford, the one right in the heart of the retail shopping area.
Why is this a special church?
It's a special church because it's coming back from being completely abandoned and empty. No one lives in this parish anymore except about 40 or 50 homeless people, rough sleepers. And they are now my congregation, my community.
That's fantastic. And you've got people sleeping here as well, is that right? Or
Yeah, don't tell the insurance company.
we'll keep that quiet then. Listen, how can the church be even more relevant to the 21st century? Are you relevant to the 21st century?
Well, if I wasn't relevant, I might get more sleep, and dear God, I need more sleep. We can be as relevant as we choose to be. The church can sit behind its closed doors, as this church was a year ago, 2 years ago, or we can get out there and engage and proclaim God's love to people who are desperate to hear it.
What about the Bible? Is the Bible relevant to people today?
The Bible is hugely relevant to people, but if you stick it sideways down their throat, it can be a big mistake. Somebody said to me once, God wrote 2 books, the big book and the little book. The big book is the world, it's creation, and the little book is the Bible. The one is the instruction manual for the other. A lot of people that I deal with, bless them, have not been terribly well educated. They don't need someone talking Jesus at them. They need an incarnational presence representing Jesus in their lives. Then they will be ready to engage with the scriptures.
Now, you've had an interesting background. Tell us a little bit about that, because, you know, you're not your typical Anglican vicar in a frock, are you?
Well, the frocks are lovely. Why do you think I became an Anglican? Darling, fantastic. No, I became a priest very late in life, but then I'd done so much before then that I had a lot to atone for.
Oh, come on, you can't just stop it there.
I was an intelligence officer. If I tell you, I'll have to kill you.
Okay, what do you then think, having been around a bit in different countries, having seen the world a little bit, both the bad side and the corporate bad side, what do you think is the problem with broken Britain, or is it broken?
Oh, I'm afraid it probably is. What is the problem is that we no longer have community. Here in this church we have people from Great Britain, we have people from Lithuania, Latvia, the Baltic states generally, from Russia, from Poland, from Romania, but we've managed to create a community that is self-supporting. And we've created that community around the incarnational model of serving as Christ served.
How then, in real terms, can we proclaim the everlasting gospel? How would you sum that up?
We have to be very clever, because so many people are having their ears stuffed full of other sound that it's very difficult to hear and feel the Holy Spirit moving, to discern God's will in their lives, or even God's presence. We have here chosen to do that by not going big about the gospel, not shouting, not preaching, not proclaiming, but by doing, by service. We shake hands, we embrace, we build contact and trust, and we believe in a Trinitarian God where we believe in a God that reveals himself in community, and it's happening. People are starting to serve each other instead of being defensive and hiding, because every experience in their lives has made them think, I'm oppressed, I'm marginalized, I'm excluded, I desperately need this, I desperately need that, if I see it I'll steal it, and so on. And actually, if we can break down those layers of defensiveness and fear and hostility, then we can provide a space where people start to yearn to hear about God's love. And we have a very Catholic approach, perhaps very sacramental approach. If you are living rough on the streets, You would rather be given a set of prayer beads that have been blessed and anointed with oil than have somebody read a chapter and verse out of the Bible at you. The one is going to keep you very comfortable at night knowing you have this token of God's love in your hand to focus you towards him rather than a 3-litre bottle of Frosty Jack.
Jeremy, thank you so much, and God bless you, and the great work that you're doing here. It's very impressive.
Keep us in your prayers. We need them.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Bye-bye.